Good morning and welcome to Da Nang, Vietnam. It's actually our very first time in the country and we've been here for about a week, but we already have so much to say about this place.
Yeah, so we're going to be showing you what it's like here right now, how much things cost, also how much we spend in a day and what a typical day could look like in Da Nang. Right now we're on Mai An Beach. Right behind us is Mai Key Beach.
The very famous Mai Key Beach.
And that is actually one of the main reasons why people come to Da Nang. You've got that backdrop of the city. The sand is so lovely, really clean, and the ocean is beautiful.
And it's coming up to about 10 o'clock right now, so I need to get some coffee into Yaz, otherwise I'm going to be in some serious trouble right now.
And there's a particular one that we have to try in Vietnam.
Now, one of the main things that you notice about Da Nang as soon as you set foot in the main part of the city is the sheer amount of construction work, and it is everywhere. You cannot escape it. And that's a good thing and a bad thing, I guess, because it means that they're obviously developing it because there's an increase of tourism, an increase of demand. But then if you want a nice quiet coffee outside, that's probably not going to happen unless you go somewhere like we're going right now, which is a bit outside of the centre. And also, unlike other countries, the construction here doesn't necessarily end at night. We've got a construction site just opposite from our hotel, and they were still working until like 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, here we go, crossing a road in Vietnam. Admittedly, not a road like in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, but still pretty busy nonetheless. So what you do is you step out into the road, really confidently, head held up high, hold your hand up so the drivers can see you, pray to whatever God it is that you believe in, and step over to the other side with a newfound appreciation for life.
To be fair, that road actually wasn't quite bad. Up there, it's a lot worse. Down here, it's a bit chill, and also it's early.
So we're at a cafe called Kurumi. It's in the central part of Da Nang, but kind of at the bottom, so out of the way of everything else, out of the way of most of the construction work, and it's very kind of Bali vibes, very hippie, very plant-based, and we can't wait for this coffee. It's going to be amazing, I think, hopefully.
Hopefully. Hope I like it.
Okay, so what we have here is what I'm hoping is going to be my new favourite thing, because I've been waiting ages to try this. This is the famous Vietnamese salted coffee. It's supposed to be condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk, and salty cream on the top. So we've got whatever is the plant-based version of that.
And we've waited a whole week to try this.
Yes.
I'm a bit like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, which is why I haven't actually ordered it yet, but I was like, I actually have to try it, and I do want to try it. Oh, it's nice. It's quite strong, but it's actually quite nice.
Vietnamese coffee is insanely strong. That's one thing we've noticed for sure.
Oh, it tastes like a coffee mocha milkshake. It's like a mocha kind of coffee milkshake.
It's salted coffee, so it's actually
nice.
not that salty. I think the saltiness is just bringing out more of the sweetness. That's actually really nice.
Yeah, and I love like the thickness on the top. It is literally like a creamy milkshake.
So to go along with that incredibly strong Vietnamese coffee, we've got a very Vietnamese breakfast here. As you can see, it's oat pancakes with fruit, peanut butter, chia seeds, all that good stuff. And Yaz has got, what is that, chickpea omelette with vegetables?
It looks so good. And the portions here so far have been so big, like double what we'd have at home.
Those coffees, easy 9 out of 10. My pancakes, 9 out of 10. Your omelette, meh.
6 out of 10 probably.
6 out of 10.
The taste was good. The texture was a little bit funny.
And the price for all of that, 309,000. Well, dong, yeah, Vietnamese dong. I don't even know what currency I'm in anymore. 309,000, which if you think that is cheap, wait until lunch. Also, speaking of coffee and coffee culture, that's one of the main things that you notice as a first timer in Vietnam. We can't believe it. Every single night, there are people sitting outside coffee shops here, drinking coffee until 10 o'clock, I think. Some of the coffee shops are open till 11 p.m. And there are people there drinking coffee. Like, Vietnamese people, when do you actually sleep?
Okay, so right now we are in what I'd like to say the main kind of touristy area of Da Nang. So if you're looking for a place to stay that's full of coffee shops, massage parlours, restaurants, this right here is the perfect place. I just like the way they incorporate the trees still. It's only about a 2-minute walk to the beach. We're actually staying like a 1-minute walk from here, and so far it's been absolutely perfect. So just behind me here we've got Roots Plant-Based Cafe. We have been about 5 times out of 7 days so far. They have the most healthy, delicious food. Also the prices are unbelievable. A delicious, huge smoothie bowl. It's gonna cost you about $3. Highly recommend Roots Cafe. They've got these taxis everywhere around here. and I'm just obsessed with the colour of this car. Loads of them are this colour.
That's actually an electric Uber. I have no idea how you pronounce that name. Is it San? Literally as simple as San, S-M. But I tried downloading the app so that we could use it instead of Grab, and I couldn't figure out a way to make it into English. So sadly, no electric Ubers for us. All right, one more little quirk about Da Nang, or maybe actually Vietnam in general. We don't know because we haven't been yet. But the pavements, or the sidewalk if you're American, in most countries that's for pedestrians to use to walk on. But as far as we can tell here, they are either for driving your motorbike, parking your motorbike, seats for restaurants, or more construction work. Unless of course you're on the beach like we are, and you've got a nice pathway to share with those motorbikes. Like we said, we're 7 days in here and we still come across places that just blow our minds, and they're just so beautifully done. Like this restaurant here, I don't know why there's no one sitting here. Probably something to do with the fact that it's only 11 a.m. and they serve beer mainly.
Especially when the sun's shining. I think when it's a grey day, it's a bit different, but when the sun's shining, everything it just looks so bright and wonderful.
We've been really lucky with the weather here. We had one cloudy day that was actually verging on, I don't want to say chilly, especially because we're British, but it was sweater weather. And now it's the complete opposite. It's so hot.
The lady did say here when we went to eat that night that it's like winter today. We're like, well, really? She's like, yeah, it really is. I was like, to be fair, it does feel a bit colder today, but that was the only day. It was like an odd one, and now it's like back to summer again. So they've got a bunch of water sports available here. There are people doing parasailing and jet skiing, and we have just come at the perfect time because it looks like two people are going to take off on the parasailing. They're standing on the beach with a parachute behind them. Oh, they're attached to the speedboat. I've just seen it. And they're just running along the beach. Oh my God. The parachute just lifts them straight up and they're already so high. That was cool.
Yaz has found her ultimate automobile.
So we've seen so many of these around and they are the cutest cars. I think they're fully electric and they look like toys. The colour is perfect. It's so cute. I can see myself cruising down Da Nang in one of them, you know? Just needs a little pop top and then we're good.
We just had to grab a little pit stop at this beautiful bar along the beach, get a nice cold lemonade, get out of the sun for a bit. Well, I say we, I mean Yaz is over there living her best life, feet in the sand, feet in the water, and then we're gonna grab some lunch because we're actually getting hungry again. We've done about 10,000 steps, which probably doesn't look like it. Yaz, are you in heaven here or what?
It's just so nice. Quick pit stop to get a drink with this view. I just had a little dip in the water. It's got a nice refreshing temperature to it. Like it's not rocky or seaweedy or dirty, it's just so clean. I love it. I love it so much. All right, it's our favorite time of the day again, the time when we get to eat once again. And what else do you eat in Vietnam when it's lunchtime? Banh mi. Xin chào. Can I have a banh mi with everything? Okay. Everything, thank you. Adam's not very fussy like me, so he can just be like, yeah, I'll take everything that's included. But me, on the other hand, might just leave out a couple of things. Although to be fair, I can't see any coriander, which is always a win.
She takes the bread, slices it open, puts in the mushrooms, I think that is, and in goes the soy sauce. Then we have some cucumber, really thinly sliced cucumber, Vietnamese spinach or mint. Okay, and then we have some radish, and finally the tofu, chili oil, chili sauce, and finally peanuts. Some of you watching this are going to think I'm really weird and crazy, but to me, this is absolute heaven. Plastic chairs, small plastic chairs, or actually a metal chair in this case, on the side of the road, sunny, hot, humid weather, and a banh mi on the way.
Basically just local style.
The only thing that would make it better is a Vietnamese beer. Okay, full disclosure, we've had a banh mi pretty much every single day that we've been here, but we're in the less touristy area now.
Yeah.
And these are much, much cheaper. It's a much smaller stall, it's not a restaurant.
And these cost 15,000 dong.
And the ones we've been having have been closer to the 40,000, which is still like ridiculously cheap, but let's see how these stack up. Cheers.
Cheers. The bread is so fresh.
That is straight out of the oven as well, so it's really warm. And mint leaves as well. It's just really fresh. That's the only way to describe it. And this bread is really what makes it, because it's super crunchy on the outside but really fluffy on the inside. Some of the ones we've had that have been not quite as good, they're just really crunchy. You don't get the softness of the bread. This one is unbelievably good.
I like crunchy though. Adam prefers soft, so it depends what you like.
This is the kind of thing that it just doesn't get old at all. Oh, we just got some peanut as well in there.
Quite spicy, but not too spicy.
We were so desperate to try this, we even forgot to get a shot of the inside for you guys. So you're going to get a nice half-eaten shot now. Oh my God, this is so unbelievably good.
It's so good.
I don't want it to end. Should we move here?
We should move here.
Just when you think this place can't get any better, a dog dressed in pajamas comes out of nowhere. Hello, mister.
Hello.
Come here. Yeah, oh, okay, bye-bye. That's a great example of one of those places that if you're not looking for it, you're not going to know it's there, you're not going to find it. And it's genuinely one of the best banh mi's I've had in the last week. I know it's only been a week, but
that's a big statement.
That's a big statement because we've had a fair few of them already. I think she's very, very clever, that lady, because she makes her banh mi's so good, but she makes them a little bit smaller than average. So it makes you maybe order a second one, which a couple of the people there did. And to be honest, I was pretty close myself.
But for me, one was enough. And you say a bit smaller, they're still a really good size. The other ones that we've had in other places are a bit bigger, but this is, for me, enough. 50k for 2 banh mi's and a fresh orange juice. How much is that? We'll put it here. That's such good value.
Unbelievable. So right now we are still kind of in the center of Da Nang, but we're outside of the touristy area, more in the back streets. What we're going to do is head to the very north of the city and see what is apparently the Santorini or the Mykonos of Vietnam, which is not something I ever thought I would say, but seeing is believing. So let's get in a grab and let's get over there. Xin chào. The Grab situation here in Vietnam is also really astonishing. So if you don't know what Grab is, it's very similar to Uber in Europe, but it's mainly in Asia, Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand. Here, they are so fast when you order one. They always seem to be just around the corner or even next to you sometimes. Then when you want to order some food for delivery to your hotel, we did that yesterday, didn't we? We got lunch and it was delivered in 9 minutes flat. This was cooked food, not just like cold food or whatever coming off of a shelf.
And he doesn't mean delivered as in left the restaurant to our hotel. He means when the order's in the kitchen to your door.
But it just makes things so convenient. If you want food ordered, bam, it's right there. If you want to get somewhere like we are now, bam, they're right here to pick you up. Come on, bye-bye. That was a really pleasant little 15-minute trip in the Grab taxi. Only 90,000 dong. Unbelievable value once again. This is going to be the theme of this video. Wow, okay. I do suddenly feel like we are in Europe, like Mykonos.
Greece.
Just as it was described. We're in the road, we need to move out of the way. Okay, Santorini of Vietnam might be a little bit of a stretch. It's absolutely stunning. I thought it was going to be more of like a village that they've made to look like Santorini, or just naturally happen to look like it.
But it's actually a restaurant. In order to get in, you have to either book a table, or if the tables are fully booked, which they are at the moment, you have to order a takeaway. So we had no option if we wanted to come in here to get a takeaway drink, and it's really reasonable. This was 55k and we're able to walk around freely. It's basically a photo opportunity spot to make it look like you're in Santorini.
Why you'd want to do that when you're in Vietnam, I'm not entirely sure, but there is a really nice marina here and a harbour with all the fishing boats, tons of Vietnamese flags. By the way, for those of you that are new here, hi, I'm Adam, I'm a flag nerd. Vietnamese flag, one of my top 3 in the world. I love the simplicity, red, yellow, star, what's not to like?
So like Adam said, this place is pretty touristy and most of the time you are trying to dodge someone's Instagram photo, but I do think this is actually a really nice place to come out for dinner. The scenery is beautiful and the surroundings are very unique, especially for Vietnam. So I think if you're passing by and you want to come and see it, it's definitely worth getting a drink. I wouldn't travel too far just to come and get a drink.
Yaz,
What?
This place just got a whole lot better. There is a monkey on the other balcony.
Oh my god, there's actually a monkey. Just got to dodge someone's Instagram picture first. It's there. Oh, it's so cute.
That guy got a shock of his life.
Oh. Okay, this place definitely just got better. It's like this.
Where are the others? That's what I want to know.
It's a baby. It's not even like it's the mum or the dad. It's like a baby on its own.
Okay, so we are back at the hotel now. It's a few hours later. We left Santorini or Mykonos, whatever it was, and we actually decided to have a little bit of a pamper session. So I went and got a haircut for 70,000 Vietnamese dong, which is officially the second cheapest haircut I've ever had. And
It looks so good.
Looks pretty darn good, right?
Did a really good
So
job.
like $2 for a haircut. And you got a hands, face, shoulders, everything massage?
A shoulder, neck, back massage for 150k. I had that first and it was just done so well and amazingly. I was like, oh, I don't want this to end, so I asked for a foot massage for 30 minutes and that was 100k. And at the end of the massage I got a free drink. I could have had a coffee, anything. It was so good and so professional.
So right now it is 6:23 and it's pretty dark outside, but we want to go out and grab an early-ish dinner. We actually found this place on Google Maps that looks pretty authentic Vietnamese, or as authentic as it can get for vegetarian food anyway.
And the reviews are really good.
But it looks really tiny, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can actually get in because I'm really fancying a pho for the first time as well. And then next to that is the famous Dragon Bridge here in Da Nang, and every weekend there is a fire show. However, there are very mixed reviews about this fire show online, so it's either amazing or it's terrible, and we're curious creatures, so we kind of want to find out for ourselves.
Also, some people say that the fire doesn't even happen.
Yeah, right. So we could be in for a major disappointment or we could be really happy about it. So we're going to get in another grab right now and we will see you over on the other side of town.
Yes, it's open. So they have seats though. Yes, they do have seats. They have quite a lot.
Yes, plastic chairs on the side of the road, my favorite. Hello. Xin chào. I'm so excited. This is exactly the kind of vibe that I was after.
We've been talking about this vibe for so long, like the plastic chairs. As soon as we sat down, the owner, it's a lovely sweet lady, she came up to us and she was like, hello. She was helping us with what to choose. She showed us the best items on the menu. Just a really warm welcome, basically.
You know it's good when you've got almost empty bottle of chili sauce here and some soy sauce and a plastic tub of lime and chilies. I think this is the most excited I've ever been for a meal in a long time.
I really hope the food's good because we've never been here before, so. So I've got chicken rice. It's not real chicken, vegetarian chicken. And that's 50,000 Vietnamese dong, and Adam's got the pho, which is also 50,000.
My first time having pho in Da Nang, in Vietnam even for that matter.
That's exciting. Are you ready?
I hope it's going to live up to the expectation.
Me too.
I have a feeling it will, because in a place like this, you would imagine it would. If you went to somewhere that's a bit more commercialised, probably not.
We've also got 2 beers coming, Vietnamese beers called La Rue.
I forgot about that. Yes! It's the best day ever.
And this is our view for dinner. Super local vibes, right on the road. So would you actually just eat one of these chilies?
Is that a challenge?
Yes, actually it is.
Here goes nothing. Why did I do that?
It's literally just a pot of chunks of chili and lime.
Why did I do that? Where's this beer?
Regrets. Oh, there's red ones too.
Yeah, no, I'm not touching them. Why am I eating it again? Oh, my pho has arrived. Thank you, my good sir. Come on. That is a good looking bowl of food right there. All right, before any of this food, we've got to try this authentic beer from Da Nang itself, actually. What do you think?
Good.
Not bad at all. The beer we've been enjoying until now is called Huda, and it's from Hue, which is a city just north of here. And this is the one that's actually from Da Nang. Do prefer Huda, I would say, over this, but this is still really nice and refreshing.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Are you not even slightly tempted by this pho?
I can smell the coriander from here. No thanks. Okay, so my massive bowl of food has arrived. That is huge. It looks really juicy actually. There's lots of different textures on there, and there's a bed of rice underneath. It's like yellow rice. It looks really flavorful. Don't know which part to start. Let me try the rice actually. Oh wow.
That's just rice.
I'm not joking. That's the best rice ever.
How good can rice be? Yeah, pretty damn good. I could eat that on its own.
Oh wow. I'll try a bit of this tofu skin chicken. I wasn't expecting it to be cold, but it's really nice, and it's got a really good texture and a really nice flavour. I really like it. I wasn't really sure at first. So far, so good.
Got to be honest, I'm kind of a little bit jealous of Yaz right now, because after tasting that, the flavour is unbelievable. Honestly, so savoury. Like, there might be a little bit of MSG in there, not gonna lie. Moment of truth for me though, I've got some corn on the cob, carrot, radish, loads of seaweed. I don't know how much of this is really authentic as a pho, but it's as close as we're gonna get. And we have some of that mock meat as well.
That is good.
That is so good. And the broth itself, I wasn't expecting it to be that flavorful because it's vegetarian, but gotta say, she's managed to pack in some flavor in there somehow. Seaweed. Oh my God, that's very fishy. And of course, the all-important rice noodles. This is an easy 8.5, maybe a 9 out of 10, similar to that banh mi earlier. So that's 3 meals today that have been absolutely amazing. So surprised actually. Come on, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Come on.
Have a good time in Vietnam, in Da Nang.
Thank you. What was the total for that?
140,000 dong.
140,000 dong. We did have to leave pretty much as soon as we finished our food because while we were enjoying it, the mosquitoes were enjoying us.
They were the cheapest restaurant beers we've had so far. 20k each.
20k. That's less than $1 for a beer. So before we head to the Dragon Bridge for the fire show, there is apparently a big night market right next to it alongside the bridge. So we're going to go there and check it out because we've got a little bit of time to spare before the show. What is this?
This is a night market.
It's absolutely ginormous. There's pretty much everything you could possibly imagine there to be in the Southeast Asian night market here. We're good for ice cream for the moment, my friend. Thank you. Hello, Xin Chao. Oh, the people are so friendly. More ice cream. Maybe later, maybe later. Got a load of handbags here that are definitely real. What did you just say, Az?
Someone let one rip.
Can you smell it?
I can smell something.
In a confined space like this, there are a lot of intense smells, and sadly that is one of them right now.
It's gone already now, but that was quite intense. It's also very, very hot.
And at the other end, there's some type of concert going on, as well as a draft beer place. Kind of wish we came to this place a little bit earlier, not gonna lie, it's really fun. But if you don't like cramped spaces, intense humidity, and potentially other people's flatulence, then maybe this place isn't for you. Oh wait, it's not flatulence, it's just durian.
So this is my first purchase of the night. I bought some sunglasses. They were 130,000, so pretty good value. A lot of them had like the fake designer logos on them, and these ones are plain, which is what I wanted, so I'm super happy with these.
So I have been tempted and subsequently swayed to purchase this man's ice cream here.
Yeah, bro.
He has assured me in his perfect English that it is 100% plant-based, but I don't know, he might just be trying to make a sale. We'll find out in a couple of hours though. Come on.
Thank you.
I never thought my first time trying ice cream rolls would be in Vietnam. So I've got lychee mint.
And I've got Oreos, you could see. He crushed them Oreos right up. And he made a little heart out of the chocolate sauce, which was cute.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
That's really good.
You can taste the coconut in it. There is definitely coconut milk. The mint is not overpowering. They've got more lychee coming through, so it's really sweet. Oh, this is no longer an ice cream roll. It is now just ice cream, but really good ice cream at that.
I recommend the Oreo.
Ow, I've got chest freeze. I didn't even know that was possible. So we're now standing right on the river next to the Dragon's Head, and supposedly that's where all the fire comes out of during the show. We do also have the option of sitting in a restaurant just opposite us on the other side of the road. You have to buy a drink for that, which we don't mind, but at the same time, look at this view behind us on the riverfront. It looks insane, and you're not going to get that sat over there.
Yeah, this feels so much better because there's a huge space here, and you've got the river right there and an amazing view, and also you can actually see the dragon way better than you can from over there on that corner.
I tell you what though, if there isn't a fire show tonight, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people. We are not the only ones here, as you can imagine. And if there is a show, the ones standing on the bridge itself are going to get a little bit of a surprise if they haven't done their research.
Okay, it's 8:59 and it's about to start because the music at the bar has gone off.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa!
Wow, you can feel the heat all the way over here. But is that literally it though? Is it just going to intermittently blow fire out of its mouth?
That was pretty cool though. I felt that heat all the way from down here.
Yeah, like we needed any more heat.
It's so
look,
hot.
all the boats have gathered up along the river, along the bridge.
Wow! Oh, it's starting again. Whoa, it must be so hot for them up there. That is the most surreal thing to have on a bridge. It's a pretty cool bridge.
turned from a fire-breathing dragon into a water-breathing dragon now. Everyone on the bridge is getting absolutely soaked. Well, the reviews were kind of half right on that because it was really unique and kind of cool, but after 3 minutes you kind of saw everything you needed to see and there was no music.
I actually really enjoyed that. I think that was really cool, and I'm glad that we saw it as well. It was the most unique bridge we've ever seen.
That's true. It's probably not something you come out of your way for, but if you are here on a Friday, Saturday or Sunday night, come down here and check it out.
Definitely come and check it out. It's a really cool atmosphere as well. All these people here, and the amount of water that comes out of that dragon's mouth is crazy. The people up there would have got soaked.
So thank you guys so much for joining us on this day in Da Nang. We hope you enjoyed it just as much as we did. And also YouTube thinks you're going to love this video right here. So make sure you give it a click and we'll see you over there. Okay, bye-bye.